This playthrough of Rocksmith is from amateur to pro. This is not a pro playthrough. This is to see how good we can get. Thank you. Well, hello YouTube. This is probably going to be a bit different. I might be doing it this way from here on out for my videos doing Rocksmith, because I've been running into some issues with some reason when you record Rocksmith with HDPVR, or at least mine, there is some weird delay randomly at a section of the video, then the other section's fine, and the other section of that has a slower delay. And so if I do a live recording of it, the live recording part goes just fine of my voice, but it doesn't match up with the video. So I'm just going to record it without me doing a live commentary, and then I'm going to overdub a commentary afterwards. Well, if you don't like that, I'll go back, try and do the live commentary, seeing if that right there would work fine. If not, you know, we can keep going this way. This way I can probably produce more videos and not have to throw away as many as I have been because of that crap. Thing just doesn't want to record the way it should. Anywho, so yeah, did some more of the basses. These songs I did this session, I really liked. I messed up at the beginning there, but as I got to it, I actually got really good at this song, and I'm really proud of it. This is one of my favorite songs to play with the bass guitar. It's slow, it's easy, gets you into it. And at the end of this video, I tacked on a technique session, just one little quick thing, took like 32 minutes, so it's nothing big, just something cool you get to see. Let me get my headset on. For some reason I don't have it on. As I knock everything over. Come here, my faithful headset! On my head. But not for myself, but for the girl, so she can love herself. Alright, I was a little unprepared there, but we are now set and prepared. Now you can see this does a lot of switching from the first and the second string. That's pretty much the two strings it mainly uses, but it does go down to the third string later in the song. The most tricky part for me was going from the right on the top string, and then going to the left on the second string, then back up to the right, then to the left on the top string again. That was the hardest part, I have to say, of the song. And because I have a 5-string guitar, I have to do it technically on the string below my top string. So that just made it a little bit more weird for me to see it like that. See it on the screen and then actually play it differently on the guitar, because it's on the second and the third string below that. I think I'm naming my strings backwards. I think it's the 5th, 6th, and, you know, that's not the 5th, 6th, the 4th, the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st, rather than going to the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd, and 1st. But I just do it that way, so it's just easier to do that way. But anyways, yeah, this song, that right there is the hardest part right there. When you go right there, right down to the, I'm going to say second, that means second's the yellow one, down to the second on the left, and back up to the first on the right. But yeah, I'll just let the song play a little bit so I don't battle through the whole thing. That was another thing that I noticed. The sustains on my bass are not holding out as long as they should. I got it on some of them. I hit the sustain and they kind of kick off after maybe about, if they're saying sustain is longer than 2 seconds. I don't know why, because my string is very much still vibrating. Like that, my string is very much still vibrating just fine. This one did it really well. But on the screen, I guess it's just not picking up through my pickups. But that song is one of my favorite songs to play on the bass guitar on Rocksmith. Nailed it first try. Love it. Well, it might be my second try. I don't remember. But still, I loved it. The first time, I think I nailed it as well. And then we go over to the song after that, which is also a fun song to play on the bass. Not too difficult. Wait. Yeah. It's not too difficult. It's a pretty simple thing to play. And the simple ones are fun. that's what gets you into getting into the harder ones, and then the harder ones become fun and stuff like that. So yeah, we're taking it one step at a time. I like how on the bass they gave you a lot of the slower, easy ones here at the beginning. The very first set of the bass songs were a bit difficult than these ones, more difficult than these ones. So these ones are refreshing, I have to say. On the guitar, these are much harder to play. Oh yes, and I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to me. I know I did the thank you for the 30 subscribers. Maybe it was like I want to say almost a month ago. And it took me such a long time to get right to that point. And then within that month to this point now, I am at 52. Almost doubled what I've done over a year in less than a month. That is pretty awesome. I want to say thank you for that. And I looked on my YouTube and I saw that I now have scheduling available for my uploads. And so what I'm going to try to do is just record a bunch and then schedule them up for my uploads. So hopefully we'll get more videos coming out here. I did these recordings today. Wait. No. You won't see this on the same day because I'm already posting one before this one that I saw. But today is November. I can't remember. Whatever it is, the day that it's November 6th. Yeah, for some reason my computer says 7th. It's November 6th, and Halo came out, so I'm going to be doing some of that with my buds. Probably right after I finished doing this commentary, we're going to play some of the game, and I'm going to upload some of the stuff on there. I got a couple more of the getting banned from server videos from Battlefield 3, which are going to be coming up. I'm just pacing myself on those. I want to get a lot of views on one video before I post the next one. Like the last one, I got over 1,000, which I am surprised. That's awesome. Love it. This one, the second one, not so many, so I'm going to be a little more lenient on it. I'm going to post some more after that, because that one was definitely not as fun as the first one. That one's hard to beat. I totally forgot what song this is that I'm playing now. I'm listening to it with my headphones on, yet the sound's not coming through my headset, which is why I'm doing a narration, so I can't hear it. Yeah, I'm gonna mess up. I'm trying to think of things to talk about when I'm gonna fill this up. But what things do you like me to talk about? Like, keep on going forward with this? You want me to talk about my job, things that go on in my life, or do we talk about the game? See, like that just kept on going out. I'm like, what? Is it sustaining or not? My string is still vibrating, so I just kept playing it. I'm like, why is it doing that? But anyways, she let me talk about, you know, instruments, guitar stuff. I have a solo project band going on, which I'm gonna have a bunch of songs and stuff coming up on YouTube on my band's channel. Well, it's not really a band since it's just me. I play all the instruments. I play the guitar, I play the bass, I play the drums on my electronic keyboard. It's like actually find a song band. I can talk about stuff like that, different guitars, different plugins Pro Tools have, and stuff like that. So I'm a computer nerd. I ain't the best magician. I said magician. Musician. I ain't the best musician, but when it comes to like computer stuff, I'm a pretty good nerd. So I can talk about plugins, what they do, all that garbage and stuff. If you like technical things, now that's something I can do. But I'm not sure if I'll put that on this channel, or so I'll just link on the videos to my solo project channel that I'm doing. I will have information from that in the future because I don't think it's ready for me to really put it out there yet. But I got a lot of cool stuff that, even though I'm playing these Rocksmith songs, it's a bit harder than the style I like to play. I have my own kind of style, so when I play mine, it sounds a lot better because I'm not making all those mistakes. So it's a whole different thing. So you might think, hey, he kind of sucks at Rocksmith, but when he plays this song, it's pretty good. Because my songs aren't that difficult. I like to keep them simple, but keep them sounding good. Kind of like Static X. Love the band. You might not like it, but I love the band. But all of their chords and everything are very simple stuff. So I can talk about stuff like that, new songs that I've created, new inspirations and stuff that I've created with that as well. Or current events, freaking election, the voting just happened today. Yeah, how about this? If you voted, let me know. Did you go vote? It's November 6th voting. You don't have to put who you voted for. I don't need a rage war under there, but yeah, if you voted, just let me know. That's pretty cool. You get to vote between Mitt Romney and Obama. I just can't wait for this campaign to be over so they can get their goddamn commercials off my YouTube videos. That's the most annoying thing about it. I mean, you can love Obama, you can love Mitt Romney, but you're trying to watch a video on YouTube and it keeps their faces popping on there. Hey, I'm gonna cut taxes. I'm gonna do this. And you're just like, fuck you, Mitt Romney. Get off my video. I'm trying to watch this 2-second video. And you have a 15-minute commercial for no goddamn reason. But I'm starting to lose track there. But yes, this is when I went on to the technique challenge, which kind of keep you doing the double plucking, telling you to learn it early on. Why they didn't have this challenge before you could even start the bass, I don't know. They should totally have this challenge not unlockable. It's already unlocked, and you have to play it. Someone just logged on. I missed it. You have to play it before you can even play the bass, because the first thing it says is it's trying to get you to learn early on to pluck with your 2 fingers. That's one thing that I don't do because I got in the habit of just using 1. I'm pretty fast with the goddamn finger, though, I can say, but if I can use 2 fingers, I'm pretty sure on the hard songs I would be so much faster. That's what I need to do, is get in the habit of using both fingers simultaneously rather than 1 finger, and then on the fast parts using 2 fingers. Using 2 fingers on the standard parts, interchanging them, and then being extremely fast on the fast parts and be able to go faster than what I can do now. But I have to tell you, on that first song I played, I believe it was the last session, episode 27, my hand got so tired from using 2 fingers, and that's what I need to build the strength up in. And so I can play them longer, harder, and faster. Daft Punk and Sex right there. But this challenge was easy. Blump, 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 blump. I missed a lot of parts after I started to change up, but it's a really good challenge. I recommend playing it if you're using the bass. Highly recommend it. It's cool, and once you get into the faster parts, you kind of get into the groove. But see, this goes all the way down to the blue one, to the 3rd one in my book, and it kind of gets you to use both fingers. So I had trouble right there on the walk up, the 5, 6, 7. That's when I started to mess up. But at the same time, well, after, it's actually kind of funny, I think. I'm not sure if they'll play it on this, if you can hear it, but after the challenge was over, I could play the walk up just fine without it showing up on the board. Oh well, so that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Did pretty good for the first try there. When I play through it again, it's going to give me a lot more notes to hit so that you can get a higher score. Just in case you're coming into this kind of in the middle of me posting these guys, how it scores it is it starts and it builds with you. So even if I play every note perfectly, there's no way you can get a max score unless you get more notes. And the only way to get more notes is to play it, get a high score, make the program add more notes, play it, hit more notes, and add more notes until it gives you the maximum amount of notes for you to get the maximum amount of points. So you're not really just sitting there like, no, you messed up on this, this, and this, and this is why you didn't get a high score. You got a sucky score because of that. No, I got a pretty damn good score for what I did. But yeah, rock on. I actually saw a lot of votes for more guitar. I'm going to try to do some more guitar. Right now my guitar is down in the drop C, so I need to tune it back. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!